Hello, everybody. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Strixhaven Unhinged, the D&D live stream of the Strixhaven Curriculum of Chaos campaign. And a little bit of an inauspicious start today. We don't have all of our things, although there is some new intro music, and I'm going to be writing a whole intro sequence. And we've just moved to YouTube from Twitch. I am GlitchedSuccess. I don't have very many videos out here on YouTube yet, but we'll fix that. And we've got the whole cast of wonderful characters here. And this is session 5, I believe, session 5. And I went ahead and I uploaded sessions 2, 3, and 4 to YouTube and put them in a playlist with this one. So, is anyone here able to give me a sound check? Because I'm betting this is our first time on YouTube. I'm betting we got literally no one watching. So we're talking to the future right now.
Testing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Well, yeah.
Hello out there in TV land.
Do you hear it on the stream? That's the question.
Oh, good question. I guess I have it on
Yeah,
mute.
there's a delay, so
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I hear it on the stream, but it's on like Chris said. There's a delay.
Yeah.
You didn't get
No
it.
doubt. Yeah. I mean,
I'd say so due to the fact I'm seeing CC pop up.
Great. That's great. Well, that's actually one feature that I really was looking forward to is automatic closed captioning. Hi, Bo. You hear me talking to the screen and you want your treat. I know, but they're upstairs. So that's too bad for now.
Hello, Bo.
I don't have all of the Twitch features, so I don't have the option to redeem channel rewards like treats for Bo and cosplay streams and all that. I don't know if YouTube can do all of that, but we'll figure it out as we go.
Or Bo, no treats.
That's the worst.
I suppose during the intro, a lot of streams would talk about, hey, we're sponsored by so-and-so. We are not sponsored at all. We're just basically a group of people. Hi, Bo.
Good lord.
Very insistent. Very insistent.
Star of the show.
Go take a nap.
Yeah, go take a nap. Yeah.
I redeem a treat for Bo.
If I do that, okay, I guess I'll go walk upstairs and get you a treat. I'll be right back, guys.
This episode of Strixhaven brought to you by
Bark walks.
Yes.
Sure, whatever treats Bo eats.
Right.
Yeah.
Today's episode brought to you by Milkbone. Why? Well, because I had to give Bo one in order for him to let us stream. Yeah, you're a good boy though.
Canine crunchies can't be
Be right back.
Each meal a special treat. Happy dogs are those who eat nutritious canine crunchies. Oh no, it's back.
So while we wait for our wonderful dungeon master,
Yes,
perhaps
let's plot.
we will introduce all of ourselves, maybe?
Okay.
Starting with the Korthmodo, I believe. Yes.
Hello.
Who are you,
I'm,
Korth? What do you do?
I am Korthmodo, the resident chef in training, also druid, but that's a different story.
Debatable.
Korth is trying his best not to eat his teammates.
Okay, I'm back.
Currently,
Which we appreciate.
Very much
And,
so.
Korth is played by the Reaver of Fates, myself.
Yep. I'm thinking whenever I do stream on Twitch, I need to change that redeem to bribes for Bo instead of treats for Bo. It's a bribe for him to let the stream continue.
We've started inviting or introducing everybody. So Korth is gone. I believe Sophria is next.
Yep.
Hello, I am Sophria Talonshaw, the cute, adorable little owlin who just likes to read, LARP, and beat the crap out of things with his swords.
Nice. Yes.
Sophria is a fighter and a LARPer by nature.
And next is Sylan Drock.
Oh man, why do I gotta be next? Anyways, I'm playing Sylan Drock, and my cohort with me is Samson, which is my trusty canine to go ahead and keep me from doing stupid shit. And I'm a Dampier Paladin Warlock, because
Very
I had an
nice.
accident in the lab.
In the
Whoops.
class. Yes. The classroom of Professor Haster has claimed another victim. I mean, volunteer.
Yeah. Let's not talk about Haster yet.
No, you meant it, victim. You meant it that way,
Mm.
victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, good victim.
Victim.
Right, yeah.
Victim of a magical mishap. All right, and then of course there's Dezlan Rannoh.
Hello. So Dezlan Rannoh, a Haragon rogue, now arcane trickster, representing the school of Ravenclaw. I mean Prismari. I'm representing today.
Right.
Like to get up to shenanigans. Very, 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 very fond of coffee and moving very quickly, and running their mouth a lot.
Also performs stage magic, if I recall.
Oh, like the important bits.
The
But
important
mostly we
bits.
do the talkings.
Right.
One day I'll be able to pull myself out of my hat.
And last, but certainly not least, we've got Tjur Goresplatter.
Don't believe the tag where it says I'm playing a Minotaur Bard. I'm playing a Minotaur Silk Ball player.
Uh-huh.
Silver Quill, particularly greatest campus on campus, or greatest house on campus. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, ready to go.
All right, excellent. Well, we've got our cast of players. When last we played, it was actually a couple of months ago. I'm afraid I went on a bit of a hiatus. A vacation was in there somewhere, and then needing to get my mind right to be able to keep running D&D games. But so here we are, though, fresh, new on YouTube, and hopefully with many, many more adventures to come. But in our last adventure, you guys had been challenged by other students to go and retrieve a contraband item that had been confiscated long, long ago, called the Sassy Sally Jane talking doll.
That sounds sufficiently creepy.
Yes. You had to break into a building on campus called Captain Dapplewing's Manor, which you did. Although you didn't have to do a whole lot of breaking to get in. You did some vandalism.
No.
Yeah, there was some vandalism that was done.
Nothing was proven.
Nothing was proven that could be pointed to us.
But in actuality, you managed to get through the manor with mostly minimum disturbance, but you were about to get caught. You had got the doll, you were in the attic, and you were about to get caught. But one of you used a rot spell to make a hole in the ceiling that you guys escaped through.
I don't know how that hole got there, I swear.
That's our druid.
And
likes the bad touch.
the thing is, though, after talking with the talking doll Sassy Sally Jane for not that long, you decided this is a cursed object, and so you also cast rot on the doll, and it's destroyed now.
Well, it wasn't
No, like the
insulting
bad
us.
juju.
I mean, that's what the doll does, or did. It was enchanted to insult people.
Is
Rude.
cursed, is bad.
So rude.
So you destroyed poor Sassy Sally, and you had gotten quite a few accolades for having successfully retrieved her. But now that the remains of that doll are It basically decomposed as you cast rot on it, and so it no longer exists. So there's no proof, no further proof other than the eyewitness accounts of the people who saw it.
Yeah, we showed it to someone before we cast rot on it.
Yes. Yes, it was seen by none other than Xanther Bowen, your favorite party guy.
And no evidence means no crime.
That's right. That's right. Because in the next couple of days, the fact that somebody broke into Captain Dapplewing's manor and left a hole in the ceiling did make the newspaper.
Nothing can be pointed to us.
Nothing at all.
No, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing at all, except that half the students know who did it.
Well, if there's no audience, did it happen? Like,
It might have.
Rumor?
Rumors.
rumors are good.
Yes, rumors and suspicions.
No,
Clues and hearsay.
any publicity is good publicity.
Uh-huh. Well, it
As long as
is.
you're not expelled.
Except that they are looking for whomever vandalized the manor for disciplinary action.
Well, that one actor, Prissy Boy, his name was left on the scene of the crime.
Yeah, you guys did leave Quintilius's name scrawled on the wall. Quintilius was here. And
These things do happen.
so far as you know, he hasn't been expelled. You don't know if he's been talked to or if he was suspected. His name wasn't in the report,
Oh,
in the newspaper.
Well, sucks to be him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Strixhaven Star, apparently, whomever was writing that article, neglected that bit of research.
Oh, I love all the cackling.
All right. Anyway, let me go ahead and get ready to change scene to your dorm room here. Get rid of a couple of extra NPCs. And, oh, there's Samson. Okay, let me go ahead and activate that so you guys can see it.
How rude.
Oh, we don't need Rosie in here.
My D&D Beyond just threw a beholder at me.
Oh, no.
Oh
What?
no.
It just said, whoops, we rolled a 1 on our API check. We're heading into town to visit the blacksmith repair. And I'm like,
Yeah, it does that.
I just wanted to add
I-
my spells.
I hate when they do that, and it's really rude of them to throw a beholder at you at this level.
I know.
Right?
Whew.
I mean, that's
yeah.
like throwing a slot at people at second level. That's like
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Who would do
Yeah,
that?
Who would do that?
I don't.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It would be a really cruel and unusual DM to put something of that
Uh-huh.
scenario
Yeah.
against.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think it's those DMs that like chocolate. I mean, it's got to
Yeah.
be those ones.
Yes, indeed.
Somebody who's still hungry for chocolate because we're all still here.
Yes.
Neener.
All right, but it is bright and early on a regular day on campus. It's been several days since your adventure in Dapplewing's Manor. And you all have a full slate of classes before you today.
Yay.
Joy.
Korth is so excited about that.
Yeah. As long as we don't have to deal with Haster, I'm good.
Is cooking class today?
Give me just 1 second. Ah, there's the note. It's hiding from me. Let me pop this out. Don't need the whole stream seeing my DM notes.
Oh, come
Aw.
on.
No, please do.
Show us your DM notes.
This is a brilliant idea.
Uh-huh.
Zoom in on that again, please.
Right now. How about no? You guys have been going through your classes, doing pretty well. Some of
Some
you,
of us better than others.
some of you better than others for sure.
You know what, Tjur? Like, we're gonna have a little chit chat, my friend.
About
I mean, I could teach you how to cheat just as well as me.
Mhm.
I brought you coffee, okay? I was being considerate.
Yes, but here,
Somebody had to drown her sorrows in alcohol.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, here you are in your dorm common room, enjoying one another's company. Prior to classes, Rubina's on her way out, but she made coffee for everyone.
Oh, thank heavens.
She's going to take a cup of it herself and head out the door.
Hopefully there's a whole French press just for me.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was nice of her.
Mhm.
I'm getting a taste for coffee.
Thankfully, somebody gets up early enough for that.
I would have preferred a espresso stout.
Espresso stout.
I mean, I don't
Is
know.
it a
At least it's got coffee.
A little bit of hair of the dog.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave Samson out of this.
You know what? Samson would probably also drink it. I'm just saying.
No, I guarantee you he will.
He
Right.
sheds everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna fight him for it. So we'll share. He outweighs me a lot.
Probably.
Tia, are you hung over?
I mean, no, I know how to pace myself and drink lots of water
Okay.
before I
What
go to
about-
sleep.
What about the pheasant? You imbibed lots of tasty things last night.
I'm feeling okay. I mean, I did have a little bit of a headache this morning.
I will
weren't
cast
trying to-
purify food and drink.
Mm,
You weren't trying to braise her in her sleep again, were you? Like no marinating by feeding her Merlot.
Safria, you're not sure what spell Korthmodo just cast on you, but for you and from the lizard folk casting that on you, it works as a cure poison and disease.
Thanks. That feels great. I feel fantastic.
Uh,
Oh, thank you, Korth.
no
That was so
problem.
nice of you.
Must
Oh.
always keep nutrients happy. I mean,
Right, your nutrients were out of balance, so Freya.
yes.
So now you feel better now. Yes.
Right. Let's go with that.
It
Yeah.
definitely tastes better now.
Oh, which are my? I'm gonna better gather these notes first. Oh, it reminds me. Sylan.
yes.
I was wondering if I could ask a favor of you.
That depends on what kind of favor you're asking.
Let's see. As she pulls up a pretty thick notebook. See, I've been doing some research for one of my classes lately, almost like extracurricular stuff, because it's just really fascinating me. So giants use these runes. They engrave these runes, basically magic, to do various effects. I was wondering if you'd be able to inscribe a couple for me on my weapons and armor.
I could quite possibly do that. It would take some time, but yes.
Oh, thank you so much. I have the two scrolls right here. She pulls up a piece of parchment, two pieces of parchment, each very much detailing the runes that and describing with a picture and describing the runes and how they'll work.
Okay, so I take the parchment, I stare at the runes, and I'm going, these are pretty rudimentary. I should be able to go ahead and do this a lot faster than I thought. Did you want any extra scroll work done with it, or just the runes themselves?
Just the runes for right now would be fine. 'Cause
Okay.
I want to try them out.
Oh,
Because
okay,
they're
so
supposed to have those nice
just
neat
the
effects.
basics.
Yeah,
Just
they're
the
supposed to have those
basics.
nice neat effects. So just the basics for right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm doing some further research, and I think that I'll be able to do something else too. I'm not sure about that yet, but it's going to be cool if I can do it.
I will do what I can with it.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
This is going to be fun.
I love how excited you get about everything, Safria.
excited.
Why are we getting excited over scribbles?
Magic scribbles. They're going to let me be able to do things that I can't normally do.
I think it's
Magic-
more what the scribbles do.
Yeah.
Magic comes from within, not from scribbles.
Yeah, but seasoning comes from
Mm.
without.
Technically, there are many forms of magic, Korth. Scribbles is one of them.
The real magic course is the friends we've made along the way.
Wow. It's gonna be a long year.
Okay, if you say so.
Now, if I remember your class schedule, Sylan, I think you actually have a few free periods before.
I do.
Yeah.
2 free periods. I think I'm in 3rd period as my first class.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else should have left 5 minutes ago.
That's true.
And Sofri just takes right off. Just takes off.
Run out of the door, then come back and quickly grab the rest of the coffee and run back out again.
It's not fashionable to be early. It's fashionable to be late, though. 5
And
minutes.
Sophie's
I
just gone.
suppose well enough.
Mhm.
All right, so while I have the 2 free periods, I'll start inscribing on her armor because that'll be the easier one probably.
Sure. Do you want to go ahead and make a check with your tools? Not that you particularly need one. I don't like to make checks for really easy things, but
Right.
I imagine you're trying to make it spectacular.
Question is where do I roll that?
You'll probably have to type it because there's no tool rolls. And
Ah, okay.
Yeah, there's a way to add a custom roll, but
Right. So that is proficiency and
we'll say dexterity
oh, that's
or
okay.
intelligence, I suppose. You
All
know,
my stuff runs off of charisma.
for jewelers.
All right, so this is gonna be great. /R 20, whatever this rolls, +2. I'll take a 19.
Not bad. Which rune was it you were putting on the armor, Sofria?
That would be the cloud rune.
Uh-huh. Not that Sylan knows what the rune says, but
Nope.
You've got a wonderful cloud rune engraved on her armor.
Yay.
A little bit of flair to that one with that kind of roll.
Mm-hmm. And then the one for the weapon.
Okay. Ooh,
Also,
18.
also pretty nice.
There you go.
Oh.
Pretty scribbles.
Yeah. And which rune for the weapon, Sofria?
The fire rune.
Ooh.
Hmm.
The blade almost feels a little bit hot in your hand after you've scribbled that rune on there.
That's not
Pheasant
dangerous at all.
Pleasant
No.
pheasant flambe
Mm-hmm.
in the clouds.
Right.
Mhm.
Sounds like a interesting dish.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens if she flies too close to the sun.
Korth gets a snack.
Alright, then I will just sheath that and toss it on her bed.
All righty.
Pheasant flambe.
The bed catches on fire.
In the sheath, it's fine.
All right. Now, your first class together is going to be, that has all 6 of you, is going to be basic magical auras and components.
No goody.
5th period.
Yes.
Ingredient shopping.
Was it 5th period or?
I can't find our schedule anywhere.
Yeah, I have.
It's that period that
I
we all
thought
are
we
in a
were-
class.
I thought we were in magical physiologies together
That's-
second period.
That's true also. So that's where I actually did want to go. So my notes are a little bit backwards. I apologize for that.
Because that's phys ed here.
Yeah.
It's with our
Right.
dry ed
Right.
teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Phys ed class.
Yep.
Guys, I
Um,
have a. I can see what classes I have. But I can't find the schedule.
Standing near the entrance to the door is one Quintilius, who says nothing as he stands there waiting as you guys are going in. Not all arriving at the same time. But Korth, as you walk past him, he does seem to be waiting there for someone. He does give you a bit of a dirty look though, because he knows who was in that building.
What's Quintilius's race again?
Human.
Human.
How's it going, tough meat?
I thought it was a
Doing-
long pig.
Doing all right,
As a-
acid breath.
I'll give
Good
him
morning.
like kind of a hungering look and then blow a little bit of the halitosis his way.
Oh,
He turns
As I
his
walk
head
into
away from
class.
you and wrinkles his nose like, ah.
good morning, Quintilius.
He kind of nods at you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oh, Dezlan. Just the Harengon that I was waiting for.
Probably the only Haragon you were waiting for, but yes.
Well, yes, the only one I was waiting for. I don't know of any others on campus, but I have something that I would like to ask you to do.
I'm all ears.
Well, so we're going to be having a Rose Stage Festival
Ooh,
late
okay.
tonight, and as a member of the Drama Society, I would like to ask your assistance. As an actor at the festival, but also to encourage your friends to come along with you, as it will be a fantastic event. Everyone always talks about it. It is an improv event.
What precisely will be required of both myself and my friends?
Oh, well, the way the festival works is volunteers will join the stage. I will give them an improv prompt, and they will do their best to act out with that prompt on stage to the enjoyment of all there.
I know that you specifically requested for my friends to attend, but I don't know how many of them are going to want to volunteer for something like that.
I mean, they don't have to act. They can heckle or
Okay, done and done. They can heckle. Absolutely.
or cheer. I mean, it's always a raucous event.
Will there be beverages provided?
Well, not provided by me, but there's definitely going to be beverages there. There is every year, of course.
I ask because that is the one guaranteed way to get at least half of them to show up.
Yes, we're going a little bit spooky on this one, so a lot of the costume and props are monstrous in nature.
Fabulous. Are attendees supposed to dress up?
No, we've got costumes and props there.
Okay.
But yes, do invite your friends.
I will. What time should I be there?
At the 10th hour tonight.
Okay. Fabulous. Okay. I will see you later. Ta-ta for now.
I'll see you in class as he steps inside the
Well,
class
you
that you both
know.
have together.
Go walk up to Korth and be like, psst,
Eh,
What kind of mushrooms do you have access to? I've got a
What
great
do you-
idea for tonight.
Oh no.
edible or poisonous?
Well, everything's edible at least once, right? Let's go with
Mildly stomach irritating,
uh,
hallucinogenic.
oh yes, so now we're talking. I'm thinking more of let's make things a little livelier. So hallucinogenic. Make things appear a little bit more exciting. There's a delightful show tonight that's going to involve lots of improv comedy with monstrous props, and I feel like we should really kick it up a notch. With the whole audience, I would like to spike the beverages that are provided.
Oh
Hmm.
no.
It's gonna be the best prank ever.
Professor Veraldo Lang at the front of the classroom kind of clears her throat as there's this hushed talking in the classroom.
Sorry. I'll take my seat real quick.
Korth will ponder this mushroom conundrum.
Mushroom conundrum.
Research scenes.
Professor.
Hey, Professor, when do we start lifting?
Lifting what?
Weights, man.
I don't believe we lift weights in this class, but if you like, I do need another classroom rearranged. If you'd like to give me assistance with that.
This is like the health portion of phys ed, then.
No,
That makes sense.
This is
Yeah.
magical physiologies.
Right, so it's health, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, but no, if you want to help me rearrange a classroom later, the archive bots are always kind of, well, they don't take direction very good.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. Sure.
Yes. I certainly appreciate the assistance. Anyway, so class, today we're going to be covering a type of creature that is reasonably common in the worlds.
Did Minotaurs?
It is not minotaurs.
Oh man.
I imagine should we have a class on minotaurs, you would be the ace student. Not that you already aren't. But no, today we are going to talk about a creature which has questionable origins. A lot of scholars believe that it was that the first one is created by a wizard that created the first one in a breeding experiment that went horribly wrong. But other scholars actually, and elvish scholars typically, believe that these creatures have always existed in the Feywild.
Is it a spider?
It is not a spider.
Huh.
Oh, thank goodness.
Spiders are awful.
And she flicks her hand, and on the wall, an arcane image of a bear with the face of an owl appears.
Oh, yes. The stringy meat. Tough. Must braise long times. Yes.
Oh, no, but that kind of looks like my cousin
This-
Jim. He'll cut like my cousin after a few pints.
This one,
I could bench that.
this one in particular has snow white feathers, with a little flecks of black. And the image that she puts up there is of this thing mouth open, claws extended, ready to maul something.
Oh
But
my.
luckily, it's not a live creature. It's just an image, and it cannot hurt you.
For now.
It takes 4 to 6 good warriors to take one down. Yes.
This, as you might have guessed, the aptly named Owlbear.
Owlbear?
Owlbear.
I thought it was Hoot Beast.
Everything's food to you, Korthmodo.
No, Hoot Beast.
So,
Because
so
of
Freya,
sounds.
Oh,
Your
who's
cut-
beast?
your cousins are in some crazy shit, man.
Scarily enough, that actually looks like one of my cousins a little bit.
I'm reasonably sure that nobody here is related to it. These are very large, aggressive, and very often ill-tempered carnivores. If you see one in the wild,
You sure Sophia not related?
enough of that. It's not kind to make fun of your fellow students.
I don't really
I-
mind.
I not make fun of is apt description for angry pheasant.
They are known to attack without provocation. So should you encounter one in the wild, I would use extreme caution. Should you manage to see it before it sees you, I would do your best to put some distance.
Pounce first.
I was going to say to put some distance between you, but if you believe that you can overcome it, then by all means, we will hold your funeral the day after.
What does it taste like, of course? I'm sure you've tried it before.
Is when eaten raw is tough and stringy.
Not raw, man. Not raw.
One can cook it slowly. I believe the term is braising.
Is it more like steak or is it more like chicken?
Like a beef.
Okay. But you gotta pluck it. I gotcha.
Yeah, you
Interesting.
pluck feathers and then dissect and put pieces into pots and cook. Sometimes you use
Special sauce.
ale. You
Oh,
use
see.
ale. You put
That's-
ale into the pot
That's
and it
that's a special sauce for sure.
oddly enough, my master was working on transforming into one. Looked painful.
Mm. Yes, there are those who say that people who can change shape have particular difficulty with this one, as the unnatural appearance having the head of an owl and the body of a bear.
And feathers.
And feathers. Very confusing to a lot of shapeshifters, druids, and polymorph specialists. Most people have a great deal of trouble with it. They are considered to be monstrosities by lots of folk, although, as I said, elves of the Feywild might consider them to be beasts. As you know, when you're from that plane of existence, what is a creature?
I
Food?
believe Korth would say food, yes.
Yes.
Something you can eat.
Predictably. This food perhaps will eat you before you eat it. It has razor sharp beaks and claws, the better to feast on you with.
Oh,
This is why I don't pick a fight with Sophia.
It's a good call.
Now, one thing that might save you if you should encounter one, if you happen to have a cupcake in your pocket. They aren't naturally drawn to cupcakes or muffins, but there have been claims that foods like that are known to quell their foul temper for a little while.
Their foul temper.
Yes. She smiles and winks. Arcanobiologists believe that these foods might quell the creature's acid reflux, but that's only a theory.
I mean, who can resist a cupcake?
Legit.
Cupcakes are
Understood.
delicious.
What is funny?
They can be tamed, but it is a dangerous thing to attempt. Many people who do train them tend to be eaten by them eventually. And it has been said that their screech sounds vaguely similar to the cry of an enormous owl with terrible indigestion. Now, owls don't typically suffer from indigestion, though, so if you hear the sound of an owl with indigestion, it is a sure sign that there's an owl bear nearby.
Oh, for real, what does that sound like?
I've never had indigestion.
You don't remember her last nights after drinking?
I don't think that's considered indigestion.
That's being hungover.
Close enough.
I was gonna say, you're not the one who cleaned the pellets up off the floor.
Sorry.
Now, do pay close attention, and I do recommend that you take some study on this animal in particular, as it will be on the test, which I'll remind you is day after tomorrow.
Another test. Sophia is taking notes. Another test. Another test.
And with that, she will assign you some homework. I'll have 2 sheets of paper on how to distinguish the sounds of an owl bear cry.
Ooh.
We must give Sophia indigestion.
Please don't. It doesn't sound fun.
But for lessons, so you know what the owlbear sounds like.
I think imagination will be quite good enough.
Now,
Sure, if
I
this
do.
test will have any practical experience involved in it.
What did you ask?
Will the test involve any practical use? Like, I mean, so far
Recipes?
it's been very theoretical.
I won't have any of these creatures in the classroom if that's what you're asking.
That's what
I think
figured.
that's what he's asking.
Maybe field trip? Hunting party.
Xanther shakes his head from one corner of the classroom and says, I learned my lesson with the slods. I'm not doing anything like that again.
Please and thank you.
I don't believe it.
The professor, after assigning the homework, she dorm work anyway, she looks around and says, I understand there's some kind of festival at the Rose Stage today, so do enjoy, but don't be up too late. You need to have time for your studies. With that, class dismissed.
Korth takes lots of naps.
Well, festival, that sounds like fun.
Still not quite sure how this is health class.
It's not health class. It's butchery.
It says it was phys ed.
No. Is anatomy. That means carving of meats. How to prepare meats properly.
I like you, course, but I don't know about you sometimes. It's definitely phys ed.
Oh dear.
I'm sure they'll get around to it one of these days.
I mean, I got like a 95% in this class.
Maybe you should get more sleep on test days.
I think you're right. No more cramming. No more all night crammers.
I could help you study if you wanted, Sophia.
I might take you up on that.
I'm sure he would help you study with a magical knowledge potion. You drink it, and
I can smell the cosmos.
Okay.
all right. You go through the rest of your day of classes uneventfully. No additional mishaps in Haster's class, Sylan.
Oh, thank God.
And you now all have the afternoon to yourselves, and apparently, Dezlan, you have an event to invite them to, should you want to.
I do. I need to find Korth first.
First things first. That spell.
Psst, Korth.
Yeah.
What about the mushrooms? The event is tonight, and it's at the 10th hour, so I want to get there early so I can put it in the drink.
Can I use Druidcraft to cultivate some fungus?
The spell Druidcraft?
Yes.
You will come up with a limited supply.
Probably just enough for what
can I-
Dezlan needs.
Can I add in Halo of Spores with that too? Get more fungal spores. Get the real potent stuff.
I
All
would
about to
say,
dose.
yeah, everyone's about to get dosed. So basically, you're making a hallucinogenic poison.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's called a party drug.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and give me a roll. Because it's one thing to cast a spell, but you must also know what you're mixing together.
Oh, God.
Well, about that.
You've got herbalism or medicine.
Let's see here. What do I have? Ooh. Ow.
Are you okay? Korth apparently just banged his head on the desk.
Oof.
No, I just sneezed.
Oh.
Oh.
Hopefully not on the spores.
That'll add some extra flavor.
Oh, God. Extra poison damage.
Oh my god.
I am proficient with the herbalism kit.
Mhm. That would be that would definitely be the appropriate skill check.
Intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom?
Yes, wisdom.
Survival.
All right, wisdom plus 2. Yep.
What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
What? Definitely not.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
jeez.
Oh gosh.
You were saying?
I take it back.
Told ya.
So basically, after it's all said and done, you put a big wad of mushrooms into a pouch and hand it over to Dezlan.
It's the good stuff, right?
Yeah, best I can make.
All right. Just you. This is gonna be so good tonight. I'm so excited.
It's gonna be good tonight.
If the smell of those mushrooms is any indicator, they are potent.
Potent.
Mhm.
I tuck them in my pocket. My inside.
gonna die.
It's gonna be fun tonight. What you doing?
I forgot. Our favorite person ever, Quintilius, has invited us all to attend the Rose stage. Tonight there will be an improv performance, and I'm going to be an actor. But he's looking for more audience members, and I was like, I don't know if you guys are going to volunteer, but you are permitted to go and heckle. And we all
Dezlan.
know our favorite thing about Quintilius is heckling him. So
Very true. Very true. I will
And
go
there-
to heckle him and support you.
thank you. I appreciate that. There will also be beverages.
Ooh, well.
Oh, like that
Apparently,
I was-
yummy meat.
I
This-
was gonna correct you to say that Quintilius is not my favorite person,
I know.
but I mean, beverages are my
Yes.
favorite person.
But the favorite person to heckle, like, it's gonna be so good. There are beverages. This is apparently like the event of the season, and it's spooky season, so it's gonna be like super monstrous props
Why-
and things and
Why
costumes.
would
Ooh.
summoning
Maybe I'll
demons?
dress up.
Why would I want to summon demons?
You don't need to summon demons. You
said
go and you
heckle.
look at people pretending to be demons,
Heckling is
And make a
summoning
costume.
demons, isn't it?
and you make fun.
Heck,
Is this-
heck is short for helling, right? And that's demons or devils, right?
Uh,
Devils.
Is
no.
this is this ritual magic?
No, it's heckling. It's just
You're-
making
you're-
fun.
Sure, you're gonna hurt yourself if you go down this path of logic. I'm just saying.
There'll be
it-
drinks. I'll be fine. It'll be all right.
There'll be
I'll figure it
drinks.
out.
Most importantly, people you don't like are gonna look extra stupid, which will be extra easy to make fun of.
I
Where
like
there'll be
that. That's a
food.
good idea. Will
Is
there
there
be
food?
Oh, Korth wants to know if there's food.
There's always food. You do not have a show without food, because otherwise, how do you throw vegetables at people who suck? I
Dress
mean,
up in
Wait.
costumes?
Wait.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
vegetables. They're great.
Vegetables?
Yeah, like grass.
yeah, you throw them at people, Korth, because they're terrible, and then you go eat the meat on the side. Yeah, see, yeah, here we go. And sure, you can throw meat, just don't let Korth see. You can eat vegetables. That's good. plus drinks. And making
just-
fun of Quintilius, which is
I
like,
just drink drinks and throw cups. How's that sound?
yes, perfection.
All right.
It's
Well,
gonna be-
that sounds fun.
It starts at 10th hour tonight at the Rose stage. So
Korth can play prankses.
10th hour. I don't.
No.
Sophia, isn't that past your bedtime?
You do not have a bedtime.
Hmm.
Don't
I'll
you know?
remember that next time you say that you have to go to bed.
Korth remembers little pheasant get angry around 9th hour.
Not.
Very grumpy.
Well, I'm sure I will
Sylan?
be awake and quite excited for this.
I'm probably got some stuff that I need to go ahead and take care of, so I probably will not be attending.
No, you come.
It
We
won't
have
be the same
fun.
without you.
We have fun. There are party favors. Everyone's happy. Korth will look directly at Dezlan and give the most obvious wink ever.
it will be fun. Hey, psst, Korth, what's the name of the girl that he likes? Let's make sure she's there.
Aurora,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Dezlan just tell me Aurora will be there.
Well, I would love to go ahead and see her. I do have other stuff that I need to go ahead and take care of tonight. I apologize.
Yes, unfortunately, you have recalled that there's some jewel craft that you are going to work on tonight that cannot be put off.
Yes. So, I hope you all have fun. I will go ahead and take my leave, and if you need me, I'll be probably in my room in my book.
Okay. Thank you again, Sylan, for.
No problem. Yes, I hope all your stuff is laying on the bed. It should work. The scrolling went well, did not take as much as I thought it would, and I added a little bit of flair to it, so it should look extra special.
Well, thank you so much. You'll give him a hug.
Thank you. Well, enjoy your night, peoples. I will see you later.
Okay, have fun. Be safe. Don't do anything Tjur wouldn't do.
That's a lot of
I
stuff.
don't know how to
That's-
go ahead and take that, so I'm going to leave it at that and exit stage right. Enjoy the heckling.
Why is Sylan going to left?
Because it's the only right way to go.
Oh.
Yes, and as I walk away, I will just be like, "Hey, boy," and I will catch y'all on the flip side.
Hope you feel better.
You feel better,
Yeah,
dude.
same. I don't know what this is.
Whatever it is, hopefully it passes quickly.
Yes.
All right. Good night, Sylan.
Good night, Grumpy Sylan. We knew you well.
Oh.
And our cameras are all.
And now we will have a short intermission.
Yes, while I fix the cameras.
Intermission.
5 minute break, folks.
Intermission.
All right, 5 minutes.
We-
1, 2, 3, go.
All right. And we're back. Unfortunately, Chris, who plays Sylan Drock, had to leave. Unexpected, but hopefully he'll be doing okay. That said, you guys were just talking about heading to the Festival of the Rose stage, but that's not until the 10th hour. It is currently just afternoon. So
Yeah.
you've got time.
Wait, if that's the case, then how soon did Dezlan need those mushrooms?
Not until the 10th hour.
I mean, I would like to get them at least an hour beforehand so that I can get them in position.
I probably would have
So-
spent a lot more time working on it if that's the case.
Mm-hmm. Well, I took that into account. Don't worry.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Similar to Sylan's skill check earlier, the check wasn't to see if you succeeded or failed.
Oh. Okay.
For things like skills of tools that you have proficiency in, I don't like the notion of I rolled poorly so then I failed when I wasn't actually being rushed or anything. So, under normal circumstances where there is no duress, you're not going to fail a skill check for using tools that you have proficiency with.
I'm just more worried about the addition of magic to that.
Uh-huh.
Just
We're
how
gonna
much are you
be-
gonna poison us?
Shitting our brains out,
Uh-huh.
is what you're saying.
I didn't say there were any side effects. I just delivered with what I
you
think is
were
a,
asked for.
yeah. He doesn't realize what the fuck's really gonna happen.
Right, these things do happen.
Mm-hmm.
In a out of game thing, Jesh, I
Yes.
was adding my spells on, and guillotine is not on the
Oh.
D&D Beyond ability to add it on.
Oh, guillotine sounds like a
That
that sounds like one of Grimlore's spells.
It
is.
sounds like it would be awfully fun,
Uh-huh.
especially for a stage magician.
It is 100% on brand for a stage. Take our lovely assistant here and
I was like, oh, that sounds lovely.
Okay, well,
Take
let
that,
me
please.
let me quickly see if I can find if there's already a somebody who's homebrewed that in there.
Fabulous.
It's possible that that's the case. If not, though, I'll have to add it myself later.
Okay.
that is a terrifying spell, by the way.
I
At
was
the-
so excited as I was going through
at
the
this-
list. I was like,
All right, how do you spell guillotine? I know it's GUILL.
LL, I think T.
Guillotine.
OTINE.
Yep.
Guillotine.
Guillotine.
We use the guillotine in this country.
Yes. Also, I love what this makeup does with my facial expressions, with all my smiles and smirks. I'm like,
Okay.
"Yay."
This is a first level spell.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'll check the one with the most views and ads on it first. Let's see. You extend your hand and touch a humanoid while muttering the passing prayer of an executioner creature. Is that sounding right?
So far.
Okay.
Yep.
Creature must make a strength saving throw or become restrained by a pair of ethereal chains that bind
Yep.
the target to the ground, and a large magical blade is summoned above their head. Yikes.
I'm so excited.
As a bonus action on
Yep,
your
that's
turn,
it.
you are able to release the blade down upon your target's neck, dealing 2d8 magical slashing damage. For every round that you do not release the blade with your bonus action, add 1d8 additional damage as the blade ratchets another notch higher above the target. Oh,
Yep.
Holy cow!
Yikes. Target may use their action to attempt a strength saving throw to break the chains at the start of each of their turns. On a success, the target breaks the restraints and the spell ends without doing any damage.
I'm
Oh.
looking
This
Some
is a spell
people
using a
attack.
spell slot of level 2 or higher. The initial damage increases by 1d8 for each spell. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Here
Ah,
comes the upcast.
gotta love Grimlore's Grimoire. And that
I'm
being a
so excited.
conjuration spell. So I'll add that to our homebrew collection, and you should see it in your spell list shortly.
I'm so
Dezlan with the
excited.
dark magic.
Right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Getting a little dark there,
Well,
Dezlan.
Dezlan is the one that's in an ethics class about using magic for. Looks like you also have Disguise Self and Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Two
The Rabbit's
great
Revenge.
spells.
is
I'm
what
trying-
this is.
Rabbit's Revenge.
I'm trying to pick things that would be appropriate.
And magical.
Every
Yeah,
time you do Tasha's Hideous Laughter and it succeeds, you should do a pun.
it's so great. That's why I'm like, oh, anytime. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that punchline not land? Boom. Yes, it did. For at least one poor fool.
Pressure and take hypnotic pattern.
Mm-hmm.
That's a third level
got-
spell.
I've got
Oh, is
time.
it?
Yeah.
I've got time. We've got Mage Hand and Prestidigitation, Minor Illusion, Disguise Self, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Like,
Yeah, you got it going on.
I'm a doing the things.
Mm-hmm.
All I hear is a walking bag of lockdown.
Wait
Oh.
until Mage hears about this.
Well,
Oh,
Mage does not have jurisdiction on this campus.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
yet
Yet. Please no.
No.
we're not. We haven't graduated yet.
Yeah. I will remind the assembled that Strixhaven is in a conjunction of the multiverse and does not exist on Paran specifically. But
Do you really think that would stop Mage?
it would not.
No.
It would not.
And I didn't have the bandwidth to join, because boy, I was like, that looks like fun.
Mm.
It does look like fun, but yeah, I don't have the bandwidth either.
But what we're talking about, of course, is a campaign that we're playing on our Discord server. That is the Magic Agency of Governance and Enforcement, an agency within Paran that is meant to be taking over magic in the world, so that way it is not slung about willy-nilly by amateurs.
So far, the agents of Mage have almost died of alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, that sounds awfully familiar.
That tracks. That tracks.
Yeah.
Would you believe? Would you believe it's one of the characters that Tjur plays?
No, I want to be.
Almost
That
died
is
of.
not surprising.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
All right. Well, that interlude out. Anyone watching that would like to join, the Discord link will be in the stream description. It's not there now because of an oversight by my part, but I will certainly put it there. So by the time anyone's watching this, it should be there.
Also, this campaign is DM'd by yours truly.
Yes, that is the Mage campaign, DM'd by our own Reaver of Fates. Not the Raver of Fates. The
The
Reaver.
Raver of Fates.
It's going to be the Raver of Fates tonight.
Spoons.
Yes.
He's bringing the party pills, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose there's a reason that I marked this as not a stream for children.
Drugs with drugs.
We're pretty PG-13.
Pretty much, yeah.
I gotta say, we're.
I mean,
Yeah.
we don't use terrible language.
I try
Let's be-
not to.
let's be
Gosh
making-
darn it to heck.
not
Mhm.
quite PG-13.
Yeah, not quite PG-13.
PG-15. Peggy 15.
All right. Well, anyway, is anyone doing anything else prior to going to the Rose stage?
Sleeping.
Sleeping. Yes, getting those
After-
all important.
After I finish concocting this terrible party drug, I will take a nap.
Is this kind of like a party? Would you call this a party?
I would. Yes, because you never know what's going to happen at an improv, but it's going to
I'm
be
gonna dress
lively
up.
and it's going to be crazy. And from what I've
So-
heard, this is like the best one they've got.
I mean, to start a party off, you should show up to the party with some pre-drink
Pre-game,
already.
Mhm.
Pre-drank, if you get what I'm saying.
I'll pre-drank
So,
with you.
there
Also,
we go.
Safria,
Yes.
my favorite tiny little feathered friend.
Classes stop at like 4 o'clock, so
Mhm.
like we got a lot of time. Just saying.
I know that you absolutely love LARPing. You live for it.
Yeah.
Do you know what LARP is like? Improv. They're going to ask for volunteers from the audience. And they're going to give you a hypothetical situation which you get to place yourself as that role and get up there on stage and become it. And from what I've heard, tonight is especially a spooky season. So there's probably going to be
Ooh.
some monstrous things or very large creatures with big energy, which are probably not your normal bandwidth of playing. Like, I feel like you play the hero. You're the good, the scholar, the savior. Tonight,
Yeah.
you can be the villain.
You just see, as you're talking, you just see Safria's eyes get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Are they supposed to be
in.
that big?
One night only, Safria presents the biggest, baddest owl that has ever fucking been on stage. Sorry, PG-13.
I'm in. I am so in. Yeah, you see your eyes just as huge or enormous. I just need to go get my armor and my weapons. I'm so excited.
Prepare yourself.
Yes!
Sure, prepare herself, because she will need a drink for courage.
I know just the one to get her.
This is going to be so much fun.
We're not quite that advanced yet in the class, but it's named after a spell we'll be able to cast potentially soon.
Perfection. I am going to stuff all of my pockets full of all of the things, like scarves and
All of the props.
squeaky things. Oh yeah,
Yep. All of your stage magician props.
I put under my hat.
I need to go dress up and go get my armor. Be back.
Okay. It's going to be so good.
You just hear her going, Neil.
Ah! Brilliant. I'm so excited. It's one of my favorites.
I don't know if it's canon or not, after seeing a particular meme on Facebook about, smelling fireball and somebody being like, most people call that cinnamon, right?
Yeah, right. Non-alcoholics call that cinnamon.
Right. So when fireball is cast, it leaves a faint scent of cinnamon behind it. Yes.
That's fantastic.
or at least
Gosh.
if Tjur casts it, it does.
Yeah.
All right. So a couple of you are pre-gaming. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw if that's the case.
All right.
So at least Tjur and Dezlan.
Oh, yep.
Sophia,
Huh?
come on.
There's that peer pressure.
You know you want to have some.
Well, maybe just one.
Just one, okay.
Where is my saving throw? Saving throw. Saving throws.
Oh,
Dear God. Just one.
Oh, no.
oh no.
Just one.
Oh, thank heavens.
Seems like Korth and Dezlan are the only ones that can handle their drink.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
That was the slowest roll of a 3 over to 17 I've ever seen. No!
It worked out for you, though.
Oh, I'm so glad.
You know, most of you are doing fine. Safria, on the other hand, I wouldn't say that you're, like, gone, but you've got your liquid courage.
Let's do this! I am ready to do the thing.
I think you broke the pheasant.
I mean, she's only like this big, so you know.
Right.
She's a very small little owlin.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I might just show you guys a trick I learned. I haven't practiced yet, but I got a new trick. I think I might show you guys later. It'll be cool. This is gonna be fun.
It's gonna be
so excited.
It's gonna be magical.
It's gonna be something.
So you guys were going to arrive early, is that right?
Yes, I am getting there at 9th candle so that I can liberally
Like the
apply
drink.
the yes.
Are you the only one getting there early, or is everyone else getting there early as well?
I'll go with Dezlan, so.
I mean, when Dezlan stops drinking, I guess we can all go. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
why not?
As you get there, nobody's set up drinks yet at 9 o'clock, but you are certainly there when they are. But since you're there early, Quintilius is going to ask if you'd like to help get stuff squared away backstage as well.
Sure, I can absolutely help with that.
There are prop monsters back there and costumes for all sorts of interesting things. Among the prop costumes is a very poorly constructed owl bear on wheels. Giant spiders, obviously fake, but giant spiders. There is a prop of a basilisk.
Wow. You guys really went all out with this.
Looks like it's made of paper mache.
I mean, it's a budget.
It is. It is a budget. As well as fake bats on like wire strings or wire rods, so somebody can flap them around.
Quinty, my buddy, Quinty. It looks like you might need somebody strong to be a stagehand. I'll give you a hand.
Delighted. Oh, so you won't be acting today?
What's acting?
That's where you go on stage and pretend to be something you're not, like a decent person.
Why would that one be? Wait, whoa! I didn't catch that last part. What was that?
Oh, you go out there and pretend to be something you're not. Like a human, or a dwarf, or.
So many better options than
Much better options than human.
Yeah, I can do that. Motherfucker.
Oh.
I'll help too. Why not?
All right. So you guys are going to help get the things set up.
Fourth was told to heckle.
I sense a possible motive for sabotage.
Huh?
How would you like to sabotage, Tjur?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna set it up so that when the bats fly, on their strings, the strings might break and the bats just fall down. Stuff like that.
Okay. Just random hijinks.
Yes.
Like that. All right. I would say give me a sleight of hand. Oh yeah.
Hey, I don't else is getting the really good rolls tonight.
Uh-huh.
I got my nat one out of the way early.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's the way to think of it.
Exactly.
So, Tjur, in addition to the bats falling down, I'm going to give you a wild card to call it as you see it, because you don't personally know what's going to happen, but to call it as you see it, that something goes wrong for the props.
Gotcha.
Oh boy.
All right. But that said,
Are the...
eventually Xanther shows up. And
Hi, Xanther!
now I hadn't mentioned this before, but you guys are actually on the Silver Quill campus right now, for that is where the Rose stage is. So, Tjur, this is your future campus. And the team which you already play Silk Ball for. But Xanther shows up, and though I believe he's not a Silk Ball player himself, he does show up with the other Silk Ball players. But
he's a party guy. So.
yeah, he is a party guy. And Javanish and Xanther together roll out a barrel.
Roll out the barrel.
Dezlan, this appears this would appear to be the largest source of drinks that will be available for everybody.
Oh, fabulous.
So-
Fabulous.
How would you like to try to spike this thing?
Who is around it?
Right now, Javanish and Javanish, Stoutclaw, and Xanther are around it, and Tjur. And they didn't bring a tap, but they're going to just broach the top and scoop drinks out for people.
Okay, so what I would like to do is use Tjur to engage in conversation with them and use Mage Hand to take the pouch of mushrooms around behind to shake them into the top.
Okay.
I think I saw a thing where it said I can do things invisibly, but
yes, your mage hand is invisible. You can do sneaky things with your mage hand.
Yes.
As a bonus action even. So it'll just take a sleight of hand check from you. And Tjur, if you would like to try to distract them for them.
Do I know why I'm distracting people?
Did Dezlan
You
say?
can sense a general aura of mischief.
Yes, this is absolute
This is fucking great.
mischief
Sure,
making
yeah,
at its
absolutely.
finest.
Okay, Tjur, you are a distracting master, apparently. They're setting up the barrel, paying close attention to it, and Tjur, you come up behind them and you say,
Party.
and they turn around and start chanting with you.
Party, party, party.
Meanwhile, while they're distracted momentarily, there is a splash that nobody hears as a bunch of mushrooms get dumped into the cask.
What could possibly go wrong?
This will certainly have
Everything.
no unintended side effects whatsoever.
I mean, unintended.
Let's go ahead and activate. Oops, that's the wrong screen.
The rose stage.
The Rose stage. We can take Sylan and Samson off of here.
Oh,
Ooh, Cadoris.
Oh,
I hope they
It's-
feel better.
there's an actual rose.
Yes, on the stage.
Ooh.
All right.
Why are there things glow? Wait, why is stuff glowing?
Those are part of the stage lights. They glow magically in multiple colors.
Ah,
All right. So, as everything is set up, Quintilius takes the center of the stage. Aurora Winterstar is off on one side of the stage, and she is prepared to provide accompanying music of comical variety, perhaps.
I'm going to stealthily prank our favorite person as
Okay.
he starts to take stage.
How are you going to do that?
I'm going to cast Druidcraft.
To do what?
Oh. How many effects can I have with this?
It's
Just one?
just one at a time, or one per cast, but I think multiple can be running at a time.
Okay, well, let's see here.
The faint odor of a skunk, potentially.
I'm thinking. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do with Druidcraft is make a. What kind of clothing is he wearing?
He seems to be wearing the suit and tux of an impresario.
Does it have tails?
It does.
I'm going to make a gentle puff of wind at the back of his tails to make the tails kind of flutter up a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to cast Druidcraft again to make the faint odor of a skunk.
He, as he's walking to the center of the stage and gets ready to speak, he's, "Ooh, it's a mite windy in here tonight, isn't it?"
That's what you can call it.
Followed by the skunk snare.
Yes.
The stage is glowing.
Welcome, everyone, to the Rose Stage Festival, the improv event of the season. I hope all of you are prepared for the shenanigans and wonderful acting that we will experience tonight. I would like anyone who would like to volunteer to come into the backstage area through the door on your right, over here. That'd be stage left or stage right. I don't know. One of those.
He's stage left, but
It's
yeah.
stage left, exactly.
Yes, it's opposite. It's
Uh-huh.
depending on where you're standing on stage.
Right. This door on stage left, and everyone's like, "That's to the right."
Why is his directions backwards?
It's,
What are the glowy things?
those are magical braziers illuminating the area.
Even the rose is glowing.
Yeah,
Yeah, even the rose glows just a little bit.
that's pretty solid. I
Um,
mean, nice budget.
Now, what will happen? You will meet me backstage prior to coming onto stage, and I will give you a prompt. That prompt will tell you what costume to wear and how to act. There aren't any lines specifically, but you will either
It's about this time right here,
Uh-huh.
where the water that he drank before he walked on stage was spiked with something that starts giving him a voice like he inhaled a bunch of helium.
you will be given the prompt. Given a prompt. Given a prompt on how to act, and whoa. The shenanigans have apparently started already. I'll see you backstage. I'll see you backstage.
Sounds like someone's missing an egg or two.
Oh,
If anyone should find them, please let me know, and do not throw them on stage. And he walks through the doors at the back of the stage. And there he will await his first volunteers.
uh,
Are we volunteering?
Catharus walks straight through.
I am also just gonna go ahead and go. back
Rule
there.
number 1, Thrace.
Yeah, no dying.
No dying.
No dying.
No dying.
Anyway,
Dying.
sorry. I tried to breathe it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
It was the
Practicing
helium, wasn't it?
for my next trick.
Yeah. All right. Now,
Yes,
of course.
We go off stage.
Yep, and we're volunteering.
Oh, anyone who stays in the audience will be given a kazoo.
Kazoo.
A kazoo. Anyone who stays in the crowd will be given the kazoo.
Can I replace the kazoo with my didgeridoo?
Sure.
Hi, didgeridoo player.
Sure, you absolutely can do that. All right, who's staying in the crowd? I believe Korth was.
Yes, I believe Sophia and I are going to be backstage to be volunteers.
Yep.
Yep, Safri is already there.
As
Alright. I'll move you backstage.
Thank you.
And Tjur's part of the stage crew, or is he in the audience?
He already helped with the props.
Okay.
Not sure what else
Now,
he's
somehow-
to do.
Somehow you guys don't seem to have vision of the people around you, but there's other students around you.
Hello, Doris. Hi,
in these,
Rosie.
in these dark stands. Okay, but those of you backstage are met with Rosie and Kadoris. Quintilius is there, and so is Rampart, who is also ready to participate. And Quintilius, he looks at you all and says, "Who shall go first?"
Who's gonna go first? Who?
Dezlan. Fantastic. And he hands out a top hat to you, which is open side facing up, and inside there are scraps of paper. He says, take a piece of paper. It has your prompt written on it. Written on that piece of paper is a hag with a very bad cold.
Oh,
Do I get the prop?
There are props and hats and witches' hats and brooms and anything else that you'd like might be back here. So,
Okay. Can I find an apple?
yes, you can find a prop apple.
A cauldron?
A little one.
Like,
Yeah.
okay. It's the same size as my apple.
Yeah, the apple will fit inside.
Okay. Do I have anyone to play off of, or a
Yes.
prompt, or whatever?
Well, yes, we need
What's
our...
my motivation?
Well, I will go out there and solicit a scene from the audience.
Oh God,
Uh-huh.
I'm a hag with a cold.
You're a hag with a cold. I need... who's our second volunteer?
I'll go. I'll go second.
All right. Go ahead and draw from the hat.
And Safria will draw from the hat.
1 moment. You draw that and you read the prompt, and it is a swashbuckling zombie.
Swashbuckling zombie. Oh, that'll be interesting.
And he says, at various times I'll send out our props master Rosie with some creatures to interrupt the scene. It will be marvelous.
Oh, this will definitely be fun.
All right. Meanwhile, outside in the crowd, Tjur and Korth, are either of you partaking of that modified
Oh
drink?
yeah.
I need Constitution saves from you.
Oh, oh God.
I need Constitution saves from the both of you, apparently.
Ooh. Oh, Jesus.
Tjur,
Healthy as an ox. I mean, not to be a racist.
Tjur, you're holding it together. But
Well, Korthmodo usually did a 1d2.
Yeah, I know. I was deciding if I was drinking. Or
Deciding
not.
if he was
Yeah.
drinking.
Oh, okay.
no, you're both holding it together pretty well, but you're pretty sure there's something flying out of those braziers. It's everything just seems so vivid and real.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Yes. Korth will now see the Shadowlands.
Is that a good thing
The
or a
stage
bad
door
thing?
opens once again, and Quintilius steps out, and he says, "Our first two volunteers are ready. Now, to set the scene, I need something from the audience. Where shall our players be meeting, and what shall be going on? Anyone?"
Swamp.
In love in the swamp.
Love in the swamp. And he turns back towards the door. He says, "You got that back there? Love in the swamp." And so we will introduce our first character, Dezlan, playing whom they're playing, who is now also love struck. And he steps aside and makes room for Dezlan to step out.
Oh, it is a beautiful day in the swamp. It's lovely out here this beautiful allergy season. I don't know if I have a fever or if I... I'm just here and open for the season. Is it heat? Is it spores? I don't know.
Quintilius is going to offer Safria a prop sword, but you already have one, so...
I've already got one.
Okay.
But she'll add like some like prop moss to like make herself look like she just dragged herself out of the grave.
Okay. He says, "Go out there and woo that swamp witch.
Mm-hmm.
You swashbuckling zombie, you."
Yep. Safria will kind of like a weird like dragging shuffle, like one leg, kind of like dragging behind her. The swamp is so warm. And she draws her blade. Oh crap! I had a lot. I had a lie, but then Thrace was like, okay.
Hey, Korth.
The love.
I think the rabbit is about to get the sword sheathed in her.
Sounds like you.
What? What is in there? My lungs do not work, and yet something throbs within me. I feel my dead heart beat once again.
Maybe the owl is gonna get something sheathed inside of it. It's apparently throbbing.
What is this vision I see before me? Shuffling towards me, looking so
Yeah.
pale
Like
and
a pose, like
monosyllabic.
you have not seen a fighter swordsman in all the land.
I legitimately haven't. Where's my visor? Have definitely not seen
I'm gonna lean over to
a
Tia and
better.
be like, "Is it supposed to be this bad?"
Just then, Heather steps out wearing ermine robes and what appears to be a crown that appears gold, but probably isn't really. He walks out timidly and he says, "Lo, I find myself lost in a swamp. What creatures are there before me to vex my royal personage?"
Avast ye, fancy pants!
Eat
With thy living
him!
blood flowing through thy veins. I can smell the sweet, succulent living flesh.
Eat him!
You. Oh my gosh.
Oh no! No!
You've caught on to my favorite recipe. Please stab him. Run him through. I'll put him in my cauldron. Let me feed you the most delicious, succulent meal you've ever had.
I've come upon a
Run him through!
no
Quickly!
a
Run him through!
rotting rogue! No! And he flees to one side of the stage. A rotting
Please.
Starfrey will start shuffling. Faye, you shall face the greatest swordsman these lands have ever seen. None have bested my footwork and lived against my blade.
I hit him in the back of the head with my apple.
Make an attack roll with the apple.
What do I roll?
I am assuming you're throwing it, so
Yes.
that would be a dexterity check with proficiency.
With what proficiency? Sorry, I was
You add your
cackling.
proficiency, so it's your dexterity plus 2.
Okay, Dex.
So yes, you throw your apple at him.
Add +2 because it didn't do it. That was.
He nimbly ducks and he says, "What a terrible weapon to produce!"
Oh!
This boy's tongue is quick
Oh,
and swift to cut.
will no one save me from this rotting rogue and this vile, sickening witch?
Defend me. Defend our love.
I shall defend you with all of the love in my rotten, undead heart.
Just then you hear the sound of a trumpeting, as an elephant trumpeting its arrival. And Rampart steps out, wearing the armor that he usually wears, carrying the sword that he usually carries.
Uh-oh. Is this the Oliphant?
Yes. And he says, "I shall save you. Oh, are those undead? No, save me! Save me!" And he runs away.
Such sweet.
Do not offend them as such. They are things of beauty.
This is good drink.
Uh-huh. All right. From the 4 people on stage, I would like to see performance checks. And those of you in the audience, if you should like to heckle a particular person or cheer for a particular person, you can either give advantage or disadvantage.
Not only will I cheer for Sophia, I will give her bardic inspiration.
So Sophia, you can roll again, and also roll a bardic inspiration dice.
I will cheer for the Hassenpfeffer.
It's a D6.
But I will most definitely call
nice.
Dezlan Hassenpfeffer as I cheer for him.
And that was a +5 with the D6.
Okay.
It looks like it only rolled on.
So you got the whole 11.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I'm not terrible.
Dezlan appears to have a 12.
I had.
Uh-huh.
I don't know
But-
what I get.
But she... Oh, right. No,
Help.
but... Yes.
Wait, what is that?
Dezlan was being cheered, though, by Korth, so she gets...
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you get to roll
Dezlan
again.
gets... Yes.
You
Get advantage?
Yes, you get
Yes.
advantage
You get
because somebody is cheering for you.
Someone is screaming from the
please,
stands,
please,
"Go
please,
Hassenpfeffer, go!"
please.
Apparently, my
Crooked
cheering
doors.
was not the best.
This is your cheering is not sufficient.
Wait,
Wow, some
Huh?
terrible acting today. Just then, a swarm of bats, which is to say, Rosie, holding up a bunch of sticks with bats on strings, runs out and she says, "A swarm of bats! A swarm of bats!" And as she's waving the sticks around, the strings on them break and the bats just fly in every direction.
Like, so Phil like did a it just kind of flopped down.
I'm gonna try to catch him in my hat.
You manage to catch a bat in your hat, but you'll have to dive for it.
I'll dive for it.
At least we're entertaining.
Uh-huh. So you are now prone. And
Okay.
Rosie runs backstage with their now empty sticks. And she kind of shrugs at Quintilius as she goes by. It's like, I don't know what happened there, but
Sophie will pick up one of the bats and mind eating it like
just then behind you, Dezlan, Rampart's going to tap you on the shoulder, and he's like, "I'm going to run you through," and then you go back for another prompt. And he's like, "Aha! I have you, Swamp Hag!" And he runs a sword between your arm and your torso.
Oh, my
Red handkerchiefs everywhere.
blood, 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 and death.
Tjur, that looks
Tjur
so
jumps
real.
onto the Tjur jumps onto the stage. Dezlan, no!
No, my beloved.
Aha!
My sweet hag so stricken with illness.
I have been I have been rescued from certain infection. Rosie now comes out from the back again and a voice says from the back room, it sounds like Quintilius, he says, "Lo, a swamp creature approaches!" And you see Rosie wheeling out this terrible looking prop of a owl bear on wheels. And she's rolling it straight at Safria.
I'm gonna tackle it.
You're gonna tackle it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Make an athletics check.
Mysterious savior of sweet bovine flesh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn.
No.
You
Oh, Rosie.
you tackle it. She gets flung backwards from it. It's on wheels, so it somehow stays sturdy and carries you all the way across the stage. But something weird happens at that point. The
Uh-oh.
feathered pelt and the head seems to magically metamorph as you're on there, and suddenly, I suppose you already believed that the terrible
It's
owlbear
real.
was real,
Yes.
but now it actually is, and it
Uh-oh.
bucks you off of it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, no.
No one bucks Tjur off of anybody. That's the other way around. It's supposed to work.
Now, Dezlan, Dezlan and Safria, you guys have not been drinking the mushroom water, so that prop owlbear just turned into an owlbear.
What the fuck?
What?
And it screeches like an owl with indigestion.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh, no.
And it is about to swipe at Tjur. So we are going to need to roll initiative.
Roll initiative, my friends.
Rosie?
You started the
Dolores?
combat encounter? No.
Let me go ahead and add one. There, it has been added.
We can use a teacher?
Help, I'm being repressed.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing I got those fancy
Get
new
you,
runes.
Added to the combat tracker.
My rolls are just sucking tonight.
Okay, who am I missing? Oh, I am missing Sylan, but he is not here.
He's not here.
What about
Cadoris
Cadoris,
and
Ruby, and
Aurora. And,
Rosie.
Uh-huh.
and Venom?
And Quintilius as well.
Yeah.
Tyr, I think that's a real owlbear.
I know.
Oh boy.
Who brought in the real owlbear?
All right. At the top of the round, Dezlan, you are the quickest to act on your feet. And you will go ahead and get to go ahead and take your turn.
All right.
Now, Safria, you are still suffering from the poisoned condition from your drink, your pre-gaming drink earlier. Tjur and Korth, you're not poisoned, but you are seeing things.
Oh boy.
So any perception and insight is going to be at a disadvantage for either of you.
Oh boy.
So what does poisoned do for me?
Poisoned is going to
Disadvantage on
give you
attack rolls.
give
and
you
skill
disadvantage
checks.
on disadvantage on attack rolls and skill checks.
A lot of not good.
Well, Sophia's gonna do something pretty cool on her turn, so
So
it won't get rid of it, but she's gonna do something cool.
Dezlan, how should you like
Yep.
to start?
Oh, let's see. All right. We do have a lot of moves, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to okay. Okay, so I am going to advance. 5, to actually we'll go here so I can be next to Tjur, and I am going to cast Booming Blade,
Okay.
which hopefully this should work. Click the button. Nope, that's the wrong button, but okay.
Yeah, it rolled the damage.
Yep. Attack,
Yeah.
right?
Go ahead and make an attack roll with your weapon. Whatever weapon you happen to be carrying with you on stage.
My rapier, which is my standard. There we go. Oh, friggity frick.
I am afraid that a 10 shall not hit the owlbear.
0% surprised.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
Okay, stand by. Sorry, got all these things that are popping up, and I'm like, need to clear them. Okay. Okay. No, I think I am going to stand on that for now. I don't think anything out I have otherwise is like a bonus action currently, so I think we're good.
Yep. So, after you, Rampart is going to draw out that sword that he always carries. And he's going to put himself between the tiny owl and the owlbear, and he says, "Stay back, you foul creature!" And he trumpets his, once again. It kind of starts to trumpet like the elephant, but like it lacks some air to it as it just kind of fades like 2 seconds in. His heart does not seem to be in it. Tjur. This really real owlbear just knocked you off of it. Bucked you clean off.
Oh no, it doesn't. Mess with the Tjur, you get the horns.
Mm.
I shall attack it with my horns.
Ooh.
Terribly.
I'm afraid the horns do not pierce.
And then I'll be like,
You put your head down and you swipe up with your horns, and you hit only feathers, as they are now wafting around you.
and I'll look down at Korth and be like, Korth, come help me wrestle this thing. And I'll give him bardic inspiration.
We are not doing good with our rolls.
All right. Next is going to be Rosie. Rosie is going to run for the backstage, and then you hear her squeak and run back out. And she dashes.
That's not a good sign.
Uh-oh. Rosie?
She's like, "There's more inside! There's more inside!" And Cataris, his turn comes up and says, "Damn! I left my bow backstage. Wonder if I can get through the other door."
You can take mine.
You have a bow?
I have a bow.
He'll come up and take that from you.
Okay.
He'll step back.
It's a long bow.
He'll be able to shoot it next round. Meanwhile, Quintilius runs out yelling something about the other props coming alive. The props are coming alive! They're coming alive!
Oh dear.
It is now the owlbear's turn.
Uh-oh.
And it sees a perfectly good target in front of it. But the question is, which target is it going for? The rabbit or the bull? Could I get each of you to roll me a d6?
Yep.
Does it go for the threat or the tasty morsel?
Look.
Slash R.
Damn it! Every time.
Every time. Every time.
No!
No.
Really?
Well, I mean,
The worst.
the high roll is the one that gets the aggro in this case. So
A high roll of 2.
yeah, a high roll of 2. So Tjur, you're going to get the beak and the claws.
Ooh.
Thanks. Oh.
Looks like a 17 and a 14.
Both will hit.
Both will hit. Ouch.
Ouch.
Ouch is right, Elliot.
Okay.
Ouch.
Ooh.
That is apparently 8 and 13 slashing damage for a total of 21.
Ouch.
Mm.
Yeah, that
Oh,
that didn't tickle.
Here has been gutted.
Are you down?
No.
actually, no. That
I have-
second one, that second attack is not going to hit Tjur
Okay.
because you see Safria touch the rune on her armor, the cloud rune,
Uh-huh.
and it glows. And was that the claw attack?
The second attack.
Yeah.
The second attack was the claws.
Right. You see the owlbear's claws glow, and as it goes to strike Tjur, the same magic that Safria's that rune is glowing, the owlbear's claws glow the same color, and it strikes at itself.
Okay. Do I re-roll the attack or keep the same attack number?
I think it's the same attack.
It just redirects the damage.
Yeah, it just redirects the damage.
Okay. So, take 13 back, Tjur.
Yep.
And it has damaged itself for 13.
Yes, I can't do that anymore though. I can only do that the once.
Whew.
Ooh, ooh.
Whew.
And then
I
it's you don't know what happened, Tjur. Its hand was glowing and it swiped at you, it swiped across you, and the wound appeared on it instead of on you.
It works.
And behind you, you hear a small voice squeaking. It works. Korth.
I am a brazen god.
Korth, it's your turn.
Well, I show you how to prepare owlbear. First, you must pluck bear. Best way, fire. I'll cast Flaming Sphere.
Ooh. Let me go ahead and
Go.
draw this.
Did not go there.
It's not very fiery, but it'll do. Where do you want to put the flaming sphere?
Directly, next to the owlbear down here.
Down here. Okay.
Away from the other people.
Okay, there is a flaming sphere there.
And I will just kind of gently nudge it with the Flaming Sphere.
Okay, it needs to make a dexterity save, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
13. How's that to your save DC?
Well,
Looks like DC is
it hits.
13.
Yeah, it hits the save DC.
So half damage?
Yeah, a whopping 2
2
points of damage.
2 points.
But is the owlbear afraid of fire?
It doesn't seem to be, but it's got some singed feathers now. Anything else, Korth?
I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll get it out there and I'll go. Now we must burn off feathers and then prepare to tenderize, and I will brandish the meat mallet.
All right. Safria, it is your turn.
All right, Sophie's actually like, it's time to try that other new trick. She's gonna, before she takes her first step, you see her start to grow in size.
Oh, dear.
As little as we use giant smite, and little Sophria becomes large Sophria.
Okay, she becomes large.
Yes. So does that mean I take up about the same space as an owlbear? 5.
Rhonda. Oh God.
She takes out her sword and she will strike at the owlbear.
Yes.
The elephant that thought he was protecting a little bird is suddenly like really confused. But go ahead and make your attack roll. There are now 2 large owls on the stage.
Yep. What is okay? I just want to double check this.
Of course, you're only allowed to eat one of them. The ugly one.
Oh wait, nope. That was the damage. Oh, come on.
Oh, you guys are not getting good luck with the rolls. I'm afraid the rapier, it strikes, and once again, just like everyone else, you seem to stab it in the feathers.
Action surge.
Get it, girl.
This time she's using her short sword.
All
21
Yes.
All right, that'll hit.
plus an extra D6 because a giant's might. So add a 2 to that, and I'm going to try to use her fire rune.
Okay, go ahead and roll the damage for the short sword as well, though.
Okay. Damage for a short sword. I did that automatically. Oh no! I just okay.
Okay, so 11 so far, and then you're activating your fire rune.
Yep. Activating fire rune. It needs to make. Okay. And it takes an extra 2d6 damage, 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna roll that first.
Mm-hmm.
/R 2d6. Takes an extra 4 fire damage, and then it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Strength saving throw coming right up. It's going to pass.
Yep, unfortunately, it's gonna pass. You just see some fiery shackles try to bind it, and then the owlbear shakes it away. But it was still cool.
It screams at you.
Safria will scream right back. Just give it a big old owl screech.
Aurora is going to be back here, and she's going to be yeah. Let's see.
I don't believe in you.
What's the range on this? Is she already in the range? No, she's not. And she doesn't really want to get closer.
I can't blame her.
Yeah. Let's see. Range on this one is within range. I want to say that the range was 60 feet, but oh, yep, there it is. All right, screw it. She is going to get closer. Just a couple of steps closer. And then she's going to cast a spell on it. And it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wait, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Anything about it needing to understand language? No. Let's just go ahead and roll the...
Ooh.
She's going to deal 8 psychic damage to it. And Dezlan, Tjur, and Safria will get attacks of opportunity as it is forced to move away.
Heck yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, gonna roll the damage and then another d6.
Is there a one button click for that?
You can just make an attack with your rapier.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Ouch.
So that's 15 damage total with a longsword.
Uh-huh.
Giant Smite rocks.
It does.
Why
So
did I even?
gets it good.
Dezlan, your rapier betrays you.
This rapier.
Uh-huh.
I have words for it, and none of them are PG-13.
What about Tjur?
I missed.
You missed? Okay.
Oh, I guess it didn't go through.
Yeah,
it didn't go through.
didn't quite go through.
Interesting. But yeah.
All right. But now, Dezlan, it's actually your turn.
Okay. Oh. And there, outside of the sphere, I can even freaking see. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Give me some.
I don't know why it's doing that. But
The fog of war is not
yeah,
helping. I cannot
is-
see where they went.
it is right there. Let me see if I can help you out here. Let's see. Uh-huh. Here's the trouble.
Ooh.
Jeez, Louise. Okay.
Very psychedelic.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that the mushrooms kicking in?
Yeah. We'll go with yes.
What have I done to us all? Why? Okay. And because I'm new to this, now that we're level 3, at what level can I upcast a first level spell to?
Well,
Oh,
no,
no.
because you only have first level spells.
Yeah, you only have first level spells, so you cannot currently upcast.
Okay, fine. That's I never play a spellcaster. I'm like, I don't know.
No.
All right, so we're gonna try guillotine
Okay.
and give this a whirl. It does not. Let's see if it actually added you. Okay, so it's not on my list. So how do we?
I'll read it out again. So the creature must make a strength saving throw or become restrained. So it
Right.
gets a saving throw.
Okay. Automatic. So they do their thing, and if I happen to be higher, it's fine.
Yeah, if they fail, then the rest of the spell takes effect.
Okay.
But your save DC is, I think, lower than a 19. So the scaffolds of a guillotine start to appear around it, and it just shakes it off. and does not appear restrained by your magical guillotine.
You know what? That's some crap, my friend.
Would you like to perform any bonus actions?
That's what I'm looking at. I don't actually think I have.
Oh, you've got plenty.
Well, the problem is looking at the various spells, nothing pops up as a bonus. It says utility or control or
other
buff.
options that the rogue has as a bonus action is cunning action, which allows you to disengage, dash, or hide as a bonus action. Although for hiding you would need cover. If you've got any movement left, you can use it to disengage backwards.
I do not have any left, but
Oh, that's not good.
none of those are fun. Yeah.
She in the dark?
She is.
She could hide.
Well, she's in dim light.
Okay.
How's the rest of the audience reacting to this?
Pandemonium?
Yes,
So,
a little bit of pandemonium.
I guess technically, according to this, I could use bonus action steady aim to give myself advantage on that attack.
Only if you haven't moved.
Ah, good call. Okay, then can I rabbit hop as a bonus action 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks?
I believe so.
Jump.
Features rabbit hop.
Jump out of way.
Okay, yep, you can move yourself 10 feet in whichever direction you want to hop. Come on and hop.
Boop. Hey, bump.
Anyway, next is going to be Rampart, who, seeing that you guys seem to have the owl bear in hand, he's going to start walking towards the stage door to see what might be coming out of it. Just in time, it would seem.
Oh no. Oh God, no.
What?
As a pair of giant spiders comes out of the prop room.
Oh God.
One of them is going to try to bite Rampart. The other one's going for Kadoris.
Kadoris!
That's going to miss Kadoris.
Phew.
And Rampart walks around wearing full plate mail everywhere he goes. And that is not going... Yeah.
Tink, tink.
The spider's got them wrapped up, and it's like, yeah, and it's just not doing anything. Tjur, it's your turn.
Crap.
Dezlan, you don't have to act like a sick witch anymore.
I know. Staying in character. No one called scene yet.
Uh-huh.
Tjur will chase after the owlbear.
Okay.
And he will get up to it. And then he will cast an upcast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you do 8 damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, someone has damaged it.
I damaged it.
Oh,
I damaged it real
so did I.
good.
You did real good.
after you cast Dissonant Whispers upon it, it screeches in pain and then falls apart, and it is once again now pieces of a prop.
I don't notice.
Well, to you it looks like a slain owl bear.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's... I will give a bardic inspiration to... Well, Dezlan seems to be doing poorly, so
Thank
Dezlan.
you. I'm so bad tonight. Extra bad, you know.
Hey,
Or Sophia is doing very well.
you had a great performance.
You know, you pick one thing or another.
Mhm.
It's never the stabby part that works out in my favor.
All right, next is going to be Rosie. And what does she have to do? Oh, wow. What's
Play?
prepared?
Does she like spiders? Is she scared of spiders?
She does not like spiders.
Uh-uh.
Does not like spiders even a little bit.
Yeah, she rarely ever plays spiders, even when we're LARPing. She hates them that much.
She casts grease on the section of the stage immediately in front of the prop door.
Oh,
Good move. Good move.
That's solid.
Dexterity saving throws from our spiders. They
Yeah.
apparently both pass, so they do not slip and fall. But there is a section of grease on the stage right over there. And then she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 further away. From inside, you hear one final creature give out
Oh, no.
a lizard-like shriek as it steps out. It charges out and makes a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, please.
Oh,
fail.
gosh.
Please fail.
Oh, thank goodness.
It makes a
Yes!
dexterity saving throw and then falls on its face.
Yes.
But apparently the prop basilisk has joined in. It is 8 legs of scaly
Doom?
doom. Exactly.
Question, what's my reach now that I'm Lorch?
I'd say you've got the reach of you can reach things that are 10 feet away from your token here.
Okay, thank you very much. Just double checking that.
Yeah, 10 feet away from that one square. All right. So that thing is fallen on its face. And that's it for its turn this turn. Kadoris, though, needs to make a saving throw, as it is starting its turn within range of an effect.
Oh no.
Constitution save from Kadoris.
Oh no.
He freezes up. He does not seem able to move.
That's no good.
So he is restrained. He has a bow out that he was going to start shooting, so he is going to shoot it at disadvantage because it's the weapon that he's got.
Shoot that longbow. Oh,
Let's see, the 7. Did it? Oh, that's a Constitution. That's the Constitution save. Let's see, there's a 4. He's gonna miss. How many hit points does he have? Oh yeah, that's not gonna go too well for him.
Oh, boy.
Quintilius, also within range.
oh no.
Also seems to freeze. owlbear is dead. We can go ahead and take that off of the turn order.
He doesn't
and
have
Korth.
anything.
And the owlbear is
Quintilia doesn't have anything.
Quintilius. He's restrained and he doesn't have anything that he can do. Well, actually, he might. Let me check his spell list.
Let's say, do you don't have enough spells? Magic missile, that's something.
He's gonna throw out a max damage magic missile
Nice.
at the nearest spider.
This guy.
But he cannot
to
move
save?
away. Now, you don't need to save. You are far enough away. It is your turn.
Oh, goody. I hope this does what I think it does. And the flaming sphere is going to careen to there.
Okay.
Hopefully bouncing off of the spider. Since I can't bounce it off the basilisk because it's just 5 feet shy.
Okay. What's going on there?
Wait, you move 5
What's with the
This square.
what's with the rectangle?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay, to that square. You're gonna bounce it off
Yeah.
the spider.
Yes.
Okay, it will need to
I would have
make
bounced it off the basilisk, but unfortunately.
dexterity saving throw from the spider.
Ooh.
It's gonna take full damage.
Huzzah.
Ah, there it went.
What's with the old dice?
All right. I don't know why it's rolling critical, but apparently 4 points of fire damage.
And then I'm going to. Is anybody over there hurt?
Nobody's hurt, but Kadoris does not seem able to move.
Guess I'll hold that spell for later. And oh, I'll cast Rot on the basilisk.
Is that a cantrip?
Oh,
no,
wait.
wait.
No,
You
I don't have to.
You didn't cast
That's
Flaming
right.
Sphere. You used your bonus action to move it. Okay, so yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Constitution 13
Con 13. You said on the spider or the basilisk?
on the basilisk.
Okay. It's like you like con saves? Have a con save. It's gonna fail.
Yes.
Looks like 6 points of necrotic damage.
Yes.
Got a 6 on 2d12. Fun. And its
Right.
scales start to erupt in boils. And icky little pustules.
Gross.
Uh-huh. Safria.
Course.
All right.
Get
So-
it, girl.
Sophia is going to run over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is that first spider 10 feet from me? Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
She's going to take a Kadoris! Ah! She's going to swing at the spider with her sword.
All right.
Get away from my friend! Does a 15 hit?
A 15 hits.
All right, I'm going to roll this damage and then the extra d6 because the giant smite. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Hell
you're doing
Yeah.
great. You're doing good with this.
yes.
14
Get
damage.
Yeah!
It took a mighty hit, but it still seems to be moving.
And do I have, just double checking, I do not.
At this
'Cause
point,
I can only hit once. right now.
Aurora is going to look at what she can do left.
Too bad the grease didn't ignite.
That would be cool.
Not so far.
Oh, well, let's find out.
Okay. She is going to chill touch. Wait a minute.
Ooh.
She needs to make a saving throw. Oh,
That's no good.
she also seems frozen in place. So she cannot move further away. She might as well cast the spell.
I gotta say, the rest of our team sucks just as bad. This is
Oh, nice.
Advantage on it though.
She's hitting the spider. She's hitting the spider, not the basilisk.
Isn't she restrained?
She is restrained. Good point. Let's make that attack roll again. Still hits.
Okay.
So for 1 point of damage, but you know, you do what you can do. And I need to check this thing's ability for petrifying gaze.
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
that's bad.
Oh, shit. We need a teacher.
Don't we have chaperones?
Yeah, we're all the
right.
adults.
You are adults. You're college.
We're the adultier adults.
We're the adultier adults.
No, we where are the adultier adults?
Uh-huh.
We need adultier adults.
Adultier
Yes.
adults.
The quest for the adultier adults has
Mhm.
begun.
Dezlan, it's your turn.
Panic face. Okay. So. All right, so just touching base on my map of what I can see.
Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing you guys talk about a basilisk. I only see 2 spiders.
It's behind the spiders.
Oh,
Right
okay.
there.
Okay, that looks like a dead person.
It is a prone,
It's prone.
because it
Prone
slipped
basilisk.
on it slipped on grease on its way out of the door.
Okay. Oh, that sounds awful.
It's
Okay.
a dialogue with the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Maybe kill that one first.
5, 10, 15, 25. Let's go over here. Hopefully no one else gets caught in this. All right, I'm gonna try to ray of frost the lefterish most spider.
Okay. Make an attack roll with the Ray of Frost.
All right.
It's getting fire and ice.
Come on, my friend.
It's the microwave burrito of spiders.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna hit.
Excellent.
That's gonna hit.
Excellent.
Roll the beautiful damage.
I can't complain too much of all the things I could do.
Its limbs twitch and begin to curl up under itself, and then it falls, and just like the owl bear, falls apart into random bits of prop.
Ha ha! Victory! Tiny victory.
Are those prop pieces flammable?
They are, and so they light.
You know,
Uh-oh.
you had to say that.
Sorry, Quintilius.
And now that area that is grease, lights on fire.
You know what? You have to point that out.
Why did it light on fire?
Hopefully, we're not.
This grease happens to be flammable.
Thank heaven.
1, the grease is flammable. 2, the prop pieces fell partially into the flaming sphere.
Yes.
And they're made of paper mache.
Gotcha.
So does that mean the second fire, the basilisk, take extra fire damage right now?
Basilisk just took some fire damage from the conflagration of grease.
Nice.
Not much fire, but some.
And the spider did
The
too.
other spider also got burned.
Right.
Excellent.
It is Rampart's turn, and he also needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, about that.
Nice.
He's a big strong boy.
He's gonna make it though. He's going to go ahead and suffer an attack of opportunity though, because he's got some situational awareness to him. And he says, "My armor will protect me," which it does.
Pink, and it does.
He goes up here. He grabs Kadoris and moves away with him. Giant spider's turn.
Does it need to make a Constitution saving throw too?
Actually, it does.
Ha!
But it passes.
Nerds.
It's actually going to turn around and attack the basilisk.
Because it's down, it's right next to it.
Uh-huh.
Om nom nom.
Has advantage.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, this is gonna go perfectly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it bites the basilisk.
Does it kill it?
It does not kill it.
Nerds.
Also, it kind of edges away from the fire.
It's not that dumb.
Damn it.
Even spiders know.
Uh-huh.
Everything
bad.
is fire.
Yeah, fire bad.
Fire bad.
Tjur, your turn.
Tjur will dash over here, which is as far as he can get, basically. Rosie looks like she's slowing down, right? If I remember
Rosie?
Right.
No,
Yeah.
Rosie,
Rosie was fine.
yeah, she's fine.
Who's slowing down?
Quintilius and Aurora both look like they're frozen in place.
I don't give two shits about the Quintilius.
But
So
Sylan would kill you if you let something happen to Aurora.
right, sure. So I will give Bardic Inspiration to Aurora,
Nice.
using my last one,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
All right. Rosie is going to run off the stage, and she's going to be like, "Somebody get a professor!"
we got this. I mean,
By the time they get here, it'll be
Uh-huh.
too late.
Yeah. We'll have already taken care of this. We are the campus's official cleanup crew.
The basilisk's turn. The grease is gone. It's going to stand up. It's going to move to here, and it's going to bite back. That's the spider. That's going to hit.
Just remember, Sophie, that is a giant flaming ball.
Okay.
that's
Duly
what she
noted.
said.
It does 17 points of damage to the spider. It bites its head off and chomps deliciously.
Oh,
Oh,
spider's
Except
dead.
the spider reverts back to prop pieces. And suddenly, the thing that it was eating doesn't taste as good, and it spits out the wooden cloth bits. And it's going to use the rest of its movement, which it has 5 more feet, to go here.
even better.
Get these spiders out of the way. It's Kadoris's turn. Now, does he get the repeated save?
30 feet away.
Must repeat the saving throw at the end of its next turn. He's got nothing to do. He's just going to go ahead and make his saving throw.
Look, he can shoot the thing, can he?
That's right, he can. At disadvantage.
When does he save?
He saves at the end of his turn.
End of the turn.
Oh well.
He's going to shoot at it with the bow that you gave him.
Yeah.
Let's see. 7 plus 3 is 10. Plus 2 more is 12. Doesn't hit. Quintilius gets to throw his save again. He also recovers, and he runs away.
Pussy.
Coward!
Wasn't
Not
it
even
at
a
the end
magic
of his
missile.
turn,
It's
though?
just gonna run.
That's right. It is at the end of his turn, so
Get back there.
get back there.
Quintilius.
He cannot run yet.
Mm.
He looks scared as hell, though.
Magic missile it, dude.
Uh-huh. Chorus, at the start of your turn, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You still have Bardic Inspiration.
Did it go through?
I see now. Oh, there it goes. Ooh.
No.
Bardic Inspiration?
Yep.
If you get a 6, it'll help.
Come on, 6. You can do it.
Oh no.
No space.
I did the bad thing. No.
But you still need a space in between the 1 and the R.
Yeah.
Third time's the charm.
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh,
wow!
yay!
Yeah! I told you! Told you
Yeah.
it was
Just
charm.
what you needed. Just what you needed.
Okay,
Um,
good.
You are not restrained.
Don't like being fooled with. So
Mhm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
The bad touch.
You're damn right.
Do I sense an inflict wounds coming?
Oh yeah.
You know it.
See here.
You reach out.
Yes.
Shout and bad touch.
As you
Any-
reach
any-
out to the basilisk
anytime
with a
now.
glowing hand.
Come on.
Wow.
Woo, buddy.
I love how it likes to roll critical damage for you for some reason.
I don't understand why.
Okay.
I'm calling
fif-
something a bad touch. You better do that too.
15 to hit. Hits.
Yep.
It's going to do 13 points of damage
Uh-huh.
as some of its scales slough off where you hit, where you touch it, and a big angry sore appears, but
Is it dead yet?
it is not dead.
Then I will move the flaming sphere to here and then bump it.
Okay. It will get to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes!
Yes! Full damage, baby.
Let me go ahead and move that thing up. Bop. Roll the d6s for your flaming sphere.
Why does it do this? Anytime now.
Mm.
Okay, 5 damage. It is still not dead. Safria.
I don't have shit else to do.
Safria, as your turn begins, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. 12?
She also has a Bardic Inspiration if she needs it.
12 is the number that she needs, and so
Good.
Okay. Then I'm going to charge up and hit it with my sword.
okay. And that's all the closer you have to get right there.
Yeah, dirty 20.
That'll hit.
All right.
There's that, and then there's the 1d6 from the giant's might.
5 damage so far.
11.
11
total.
damage. So how would you like to slay the basilisk?
Yeah.
Do
It feels the paralyzing gaze on her. She shrugs it off with her sword and holding her sword. She charges at it and just whack! This very large owlet. She comes up and don't you hurt my friends!
Beat down.
It reverts to paper mache, and you smacked it. And from within, apparently a whole bunch of wrapped candy emerges as well.
Yay!
Oh, that's a nice surprise.
Uh-huh.
Tjur is like, he's a pinata.
Yes.
And he's gonna start eating candy.
Uh-huh. Anyone who appeared to be under any effect of paralysis or petrification, the condition goes away. And from over where Rosie had run, enters a professor. Professor Totsky, I believe.
I guess
Always
I
happen to
should
show up
cancel the
just as we
here.
finish things.
Of Silver
Every
Quill.
time, you know.
They walk
Every
in.
time.
They walk in and say, "Oh goodness, goodness! What a dangerous thing to happen!"
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I was here just in time to see the end of it. You all did such a great job in defeating the creatures.
Wait,
so what you're saying is
you
we
were
don't have to
here?
take our final test, right?
I was just preparing to assist. That's all. But
They all say.
I do have something for you.
Is it alcoholic?
No, I believe folks here have probably had enough of that. I don't know what could have possibly happened to cause those props to come alive, but
is it food?
Sophia
it is.
starts inspecting the basilisk body because she's looking for something in particular.
Okay. You go ahead and make your investigation check. But Professor Totsky removes her cloak and folds it over her arm and then offers it to the person who got the killing blow here, the giant Sophria, who is actually looking through the remains. And she says, "You're very brave. I just commissioned this cloak. You will find that it offers some protection."
Thank you very much, ma'am.
We should certainly look into what could have caused this.
I have an idea or two.
Yes, you were looking at the remains of the basilisk.
Everything seemed to get very real while we were drinking, right, Korth?
Yeah. Yeah, it's strangest thing.
Even when we're not drinking, the slide, all the things, every single experience seems to come real around this school, and I'm feeling very much like our parents are not being compensated enough for how much they're paying for us to come here.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Wait,
tuition reduction, you say?
Tuition?
Oh, you'll have to talk to the registrar about that.
Yeah, yes, we will.
Mm-hmm.
Is this
I would like to have maybe a letter of recommendation or accommodation from you to hand along to the registrar about.
Oh, I mean, I will certainly give my statement as to what happened here.
Is
Yes.
it normal?
Yes.
Things
In that-
come...
Is this like
This
training?
This does not happen often. No, it does not.
And yet, at least 4 times So far this year, we've been put in a similar situation.
And
Korth feels like someone is out to get us.
Someone is trying to ruin Silverquill's Silk Ball chances this year by killing me.
it's as good a
okay.
theory as any. But
Also,
Safria,
Good
while you're
theory,
examining
Lord.
the remains, you find that same oily substance, as I feel that this is probably what you were looking for.
Yep.
That same
Yep.
oily substance that you found on the trunk during orientation and that was belched out by the frogs. And it's all over the inside of that the insides of that basilisk of paper mache, and also all over the candy.
Don't eat the
Gross.
candy, Tjur.
Gotta take out like a little flask and scoop up another sample. This is very suspicious.
Professor Totsky looks at you and says, "What is that you found there?"
It's a strange goo. It's all over the inside of the basilisk, and I've seen it before. The other instances that have happened here on campus, that mimic, that chest that turned into a mimic, the frogs these frogs, the slod. This goo was present at all of these occasions.
Oh.
Yeah, it makes for bad taste.
What he said.
I do believe I know what that might have been. There is a substance that we make, which is somewhat something like a glue. We make it on campus, and it is used in lots of things, like to repair chests and put together props and things. We call it Eldritch Balm. It's made from the waters of Sedgemoor in the Witherbloom campus.
Oh,
Because we found it in
place.
Living Frogs as well earlier in the year. One of those games where you've been on frog races. The frogs grew to like several very large creatures that then attacked us. One almost ate me.
Sedgemoor is a bayou around Witherbloom's campus. I mean, I don't really think there's necessarily foul play, but students sometimes go into there to practice forbidden magic that they wouldn't otherwise be allowed. So I guess something might have contaminated the waters or something.
There's something going on here.
Wait. Is
Also, what does that cloak do?
ecological disaster in the swamp? This is no good.
Possibly.
You must save the swamp. Is place teeming with life.
Oh, well, I think we certainly must. If I
Do
mean,
you have druids on staff?
I imagine we can get around to it, but if you'd like to do it sooner, then I can supply you with something that should help.
Korth must save it. Yes.
Come by my office after the next round of exams, and I will do what I can to assist you.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
The
And
fungus must be saved.
in the meantime, I'm going to see if I can track down any of the latest batch of Eldritch Balm and see to it that no more unfortunate events take place.
Korth thinks someone plant this and stuff.
Oh, I don't think there's foul play. Who would have the motive?
Excellent.
Good question.
Korth is gonna eyeball Quintilius. Yes. Who indeed?
Quintilius kind of looks back at you like, "Don't look at me. Why would I ever want to disrupt my own festival?"
Never trust the rich.
For same reason, mysterious rumors about you float around campus.
What's
Can I do-
rumors?
Can I do an insight check?
Sure. What rumors are you talking about? My life is an open book.
Korthmodo here. You break into the place and make hole in roof.
That's a vicious lie, and you know it.
Korth.
It's rumors.
I rolled pretty well.
Yeah. He certainly would not have wanted to disrupt his own festival this way. You sense that he is 100% altruistic as he says that, and of everything you know of him, defacing a stage would be a capital crime to him.
I mean, as a fellow artist.
Yes.
Yes. So I will gesture to Korth to be like, wrong line of questioning. Like, just let that lie. There's deeper things at work.
Okay.
Darker things at work.
Korth, just tell him what rumors say.
Right.
Oh, so since a minute's probably gone by, Sophia is going to shrink back to her normal size.
Well, if it's all the same, I think we should clean this up. But first, I personally need a drink, and he's going to walk over to where the silk ball players left their keg, and he's going to tip himself out the cup.
You should probably have two.
And with
What
that,
busy day.
and with that, scene.
So what kind of cloak did I get?
That is a cloak of protection.
Ooh, gonna add it to my equipment.
Yes. You can add that to your equipment, or you can hand it off to somebody if you want. But what it does,
Ooh, +1 bonus to AC and saving throws.
that's exactly. That is exactly what it does.
Impressive.
I just might keep it. So Sophia is gonna shrink back. It's probably been at least a minute. Sophia is gonna shrink back.
Now, according to the module, and this is where I'm going to peel back the curtain just a little bit and demonstrate a little bit of what's wrong with the Strixhaven module. As fun of a setting as it is, the writing in it is sometimes awful. The professor is supposed to offer that cloak to the person who gave the best performance, which would actually have been Dezlan.
Yeah, that's fair.
However, if the professor had been there to see the performance,
They should have stepped in.
they should have
Yeah.
stepped in.
Yes.
And if a professor had been there to see the performance and didn't step in, you guys
They would be fired.
totally suspect them.
Oh, definitely. They would have been on our #1 list of you did this.
So
Absolutely. I also
Depends on how much beer they had.
I have 0% problem with Sophia getting the cloak because as the professor came in, she slayed the fucking beast and was just like, boom! Yeah. There goes the big bad.
Yeah.
She should get.
So yeah, I decided to give it to the person who got the killing blow rather than the person who gave the best performance.
Absolutely.
Aw.
But
I concur.
But that said, you, Dezlan, are going to gain another relationship point with Quintilius. So, I believe you've got 2 now.
Ooh, yes.
You can become close friends with the person who's a rival to literally everyone else on your team.
My favorite. It's so good. I totally didn't try to undermine their entire thing tonight
Yeah.
by dosing anyone.
It made the performance better, I mean.
It did. It made it way more realistic.
Uh-huh. All right. With that, we are going to call it the game. I do hope anyone who watches this, or watched it tonight, or watches it in the future, has enjoyed. We will stream again on the first Tuesday of November. Wait, isn't that election day, or is it the second Tuesday? That's
That's the second Tuesday. That's
It's
election
the
day.
8th, I think, that is election day because
Yeah.
I've got
Yes.
jury duty.
I think it's.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, that's.
I bet they can't wait to hear from me.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Jury duty on election day. That's fun.
My
Oh.
planner says Strixhaven is supposed to be on the 1st.
Yes. So it should be on the first Tuesday.
Yeah, that would be the first.
Yep. As opposed to the election day, which I think is like the Tuesday after the first Monday or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something weird like that.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to wonder if Sophia is actually related to owlbears.
I mean, she turned owlbear size today. That's for sure.
That
no sign-
was the thing that she was really excited to show everybody.
No signs of indigestion yet, though.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
No signs of indigestion.
Had she
Didn't
eaten the
drink any of
candy.
I ate some of
Yeah,
the candy.
you
I
ate
don't
some
know
of
what's
the
gonna
candy?
happen.
I do
Oh,
need
yeah.
a saving throw of Constitution from Tjur Goresplatter.
Okay. Constitution.
You're fine. You're fine. I mean, you're not going to have any ill effects other than, well, it's going to be a long night.
Oh boy.
Old Tier Iron Gut.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're going to be making some extra visits to the chamber pot tonight.
Oh.
But other than that, you're fine.
I've got the solution for dehydration.
Uh-huh.
Is it more cowbell?
Yeah. Apparently it's more cowbell. Mm. All right. Well, good night, everyone. And next time around, I should actually have an intro sequence to add to our
Ooh.
scenes here with music.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh.
I want to hear it.
Yeah. We'll be linking the music in our Discord. For folks that are watching now or later, if you want to join our Discord, you absolutely can. I will be adding that to the video description. And also, if you want to support us, I don't have a Patreon yet, but you can always like the video and subscribe to the channel. All of those wonderful YouTube things. All right, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you and good night.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.